down.
He's alone. But out in the wild, it's kill or be killed.
I hate Forget Night too. What is this evasion you speak of? Evasion is just how I move slightly faster. That's all evasion is for.
Pick up.
No luck.
Probably got her phone on silent.
Like I'll just take the hit and just move along with my day. You guys, Fortnite means 2 weeks. No, I can't do the Fortnite, Devin. I apologize. Don't like building in battle royals.
Amazing.
Especially with everybody playing with like fucking macros and shit.
Never dreamt I'd see lore come to life before my very eyes.
Leaving Insomnia was eye-opening, but this is mind-blowing.
This is mind-blowing. Look at all these fucking trees, man. There's water! And that toad just appeared out of nowhere. He got in my way. So he deserves to die.
And simple.
I can hear the zero build comments, yeah.
No use hanging around here.
Indeed.
No, if I... I also hate how fucking Fortnite steals from every other game. There's just too many problems I have with it. Is it this way? No, not that one. Feels like a fever dream. What? How am I going the wrong way? What? That's okay, we'll go through here then. Fine. No, I remember what... Oh, now I remember where I'm at. Fuck. But no, I remember when it came out. I think I was playing... I forget what Battle Royale I was playing. It was probably PUBG. But, like, I remember it came out, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. And then, like, you know, took my time sneaking up on somebody. I got close enough to start fucking laying fire into them. And it was a little bit after it came out, so people had some time. But, like, you know, got close enough, hit him with, like, 2 bullets, and then he built, like, a small house with, like, a fucking ramp out the back. And took off. And I was like, what? I was like, why?
On your left. Thanks.
Oh, thanks, Captain America. All I want for Christmas is you dance. Hey, man. DDR is better. Big fan of DDR. Love my Dance Dance Revolution. But nope, shot at me, built a small house, and then fucking took off. By the time I got to where the house was, he was, like, nowhere to be seen. And I was like, yep, I'm just done. And then just all the fucking ridiculous skins and shit that keeps coming out for it. Same with Call of Duty, like... It's cool to see people playing this fire game. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, like, I love playing TDM and I like playing Warzone, but, like, just all these skins coming out and, like, where they gotta keep putting, like, ridiculous content in just to, like, kind of, like, stay relevant. Well, not even stay relevant. They just want to make money. That's all it fucking is. Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like you eventually you get like one favorite skin and then you just never switch from it. But like and like especially in battle royals, like I don't understand like the fucking having all the different skins, especially when they're so like fucking colorful. Like, I remember when I first started doing Battle Royals, when I first started, like, playing PUBG and stuff, before, like, Fortnite and Warzone, and, like, Apex and stuff.
Look, over there.
And you sit there and, like, PUBG, you were, like, you were talking about COD. But, like, you were sitting there trying to, like, stay invisible. You were trying to, like, you know, sneak up on people, get the drop on people, not be seen from, like, you know, 80 miles away.
How deep it runs.
Only one way to find out, right?
The Juice WRLD came out and haven't changed it since. Hello, Bats. But, like, the way I look at it is, like, they did that, and now, like, all these skins are, like, the brightest fucking things in existence. And it's just, like, people can see you from miles out, and you wonder why you're getting sniped? Like, I try and pick, like, some of them are, like, impossible. Like, I know, like, games like Apex and stuff, like, all their characters have fucking pretty much, like, all bright outfits. But, like, when you're playing, like, Warzone,
Maybe for you.
yeah, like, the attention.
For me, though.
But, like, when you're playing, like, Warzone, and all of the map is, like,
On second thought,
dreary and, like, browns and greens and stuff like that, and then you're sitting there with, like, a hot purple, like, Nicki Minaj fucking skin,
Keep quiet.
or, like, bright fucking red Alucard from Hellsing, and it's just like, and you wonder why you're getting sniped from out of nowhere. Yeah, the oldest skin in existence. I'm OG. Look at me go. Oh, it's dead.
oh, sorry about that.
Like, that's what I mean, like, and, like, usually the people that'll put on, like, the brightest skin will then complain that people are, like, hacking when they've been seen from, like, 80 miles down the road.
I guess we could crawl through.
Play Black Ops 6. Your friends in Black Ops 6 are running, like, the most ridiculous skins ever, I bet. God damn fucking imps everywhere. Yeah, like, that's what I mean. Like, say you're sitting there and, like, you're one of those people in the team that's, like, playing with, like, I guess semi-normal skin where, like, they won't be able to see you, like, right away unless they fucking look. Or, like, all of you, but then you have that one teammate that's like, look at this new skin I just bought, and it's like, you know, like, fucking hot pink or something like that. And it's like, dude, stay away. Just stay over there. I haven't played Black Ops 6. I can't remember the last Black Ops I actually bought. Actually, I don't even... The last Black Ops I got, I didn't even buy. Somebody bought it for me so that, like, we could play together. But, like, I just don't play them anymore just for... Like, one of the main reasons is, like, most of my teammates, we just don't have the same schedule. So, like, I hate playing with randoms because it ends up being a bad time. One, if you're not cracked and, you know, people die, they fucking blame you, they're fucking, you know, they say the most ridiculous things in existence. And I don't mean just, like, trash talking, I mean, they just, vulgar for the chance to be vulgar, and, like, saying it in a COD lobby seems to make, you know, saying the most racist and ridiculous things is okay just because it's a COD lobby. Apparently. So I just try to avoid things like that. Or people that think they're like the be-all, end-all of a game, and then when they go down because you're not, you know, you're not with them because they decided to drop somewhere else entirely, then it's your fault that they died. Saw a video of an older dad learning to play. And it said, I'll never yell at my game again. Right? Someone said their fire alarm kept going off, and I said it's because of their breath. Well, see, like, that's the kind of fucking trash talk I can get behind. Like, you know, picking fun at somebody, or, like, you know, if you fucking, like, dominate a match, or, like, dominate, like, a team or something like that, like, fucking, like, you know, like, yelling at them, saying you shit on them, or, like, you know, just, like, trash... What?
Hey, you alright?
What just happened? I guess they went that way. But just, like, genuine trash talk is alright, and, like, cursing is alright, but the second you start getting, like, you know, racist and homophobic and sexist and stuff, and, like, you know, just like, oh, you wouldn't survive like an old COD lobby. It's like I survived the old COD lobbies, and they're not nearly as bad as people like to think they are.
Snake! That thing dragged me all the way over here!
Like, you know, I was around when fucking, you know, Call of Duty first started. They're not nearly as bad as everybody likes you to think they are. They really were not. Like, don't get me wrong, there was some wild stuff said, but like just the way gaming is getting right now, everybody wants to make it think like, you know, all these games were fucking,
Not good.
like, people yelled the most obscene things. Like, people yelled some wild fucking shit for sure. But it wasn't like half the stuff that they're saying now. Haven't been mad over. Yeah, like, like I also don't get like the mass like anger playing games now. Like, people just have no chill whatsoever. They're like, oh, I play games to relax, and then they're sitting there like raging out over the stupidest things and putting their hands and controllers through walls. Yeah, people were just loud back then. Like, don't get me wrong, some people said some like fucked up shit, but usually it wasn't towards other people. Like, I remember being in games and saying some really fucking vulgar shit, but it was usually to, like, my friends in my team. Yeah, we're all talking about trash talking while Prompto gets, like, jumped. No, that's what I want. Oh, that was the button. Okay, I'm going the right way. I'm just going in reverse. Am I going in reverse? Okay, yes, we're going this way. Okay! Playing in one chamber. But yeah, like, I remember back in the day, the people you used to trash talk to were your fucking teammates. You know, your teammates go down, you'd, like, call them a little bitch and stuff like that. Did you forget the platforming done? Did you? I can't remember. I haven't played the save file in way too long. I think I'm going in the right direction. There we go. Come on. Get it in my way, Ignis. Jesus Christ, man. But, like, I remember, like, you know, you used to, like, yell at people online Call of Duty, like, saying, you know, like, you're fuck their mom or something like that. And, like, that was, like, the insult of the day. Like, it's not even the... Like, I agree with that to a sense, JJ, but at the same time, like, some of the things people are saying are, like, fucked up. Like, there's a... there's a difference between, like, taking a joke and not being a joke. Because, like, I remember back in the days, like, even when something, like, was, like,
Do something not.
even, like, a little bit vulgar and stuff like that, you could tell they were fucking joking. Yeah, like, old COD lobbies have become, like, today's comment section, new COD lobbies, 100%. New COD lobbies are fucking, like, ridiculous. And, like, I find, like, that's one of the things that, like, a lot of people will say. It's like, oh, like, people nowadays just can't take a joke. It's like, no, that's because these things aren't jokes. Like, most of the times people say these things and they fucking mean them. They're not jokes. These people are just, like saying them. They're just being hateful people. Yeah. Yeah, and if they can't take the joke, they fucking, like, take it up a notch. But, like, sometimes, like, people that say these things mean them. They don't mean them as jokes. They straight up, like, oh, like, I'm gonna say this because it's normalized in this scenario. Because I find there's a lot of times people will say something, and you sit there and you're like, they'll look at you and be like, oh man, like, it was just a fucking joke, and then you did, like, the easiest thing to do to like, show that it actually isn't a joke is you look at them and it's like, okay, well, what's the joke? Like, what's the part that makes it funny? And it's like, you sit there and it's like, if you have to say that and they can't explain to you why it's funny, or like what the joke part about it is, then it's not a joke. It's just they want to say something and get away with it.
Not all of them.
I don't think that was consensual to the tree, Noct. Nope. Noct is just like, yep, I'm gonna touch that.
Past a boat right away.
Lose that scowl along the way.
Will do.
Yay! Favor. Return to the entrance. Yes, I don't want to I thought I was gonna have to roll back. I was getting worried there, guys. Or run back. But yeah, like... But like, just some of the things... Like, people just want to say things and get away with it now. That's all I find this is now when they try to, like...
Guess
defend their position for saying something absolutely ridiculous. Look at that plane. Look at it. It's the only thing that actually kind of looks plane or airship-like, as opposed to, like, the random, like, box cans that have been flying around, dropping off the robots.
Well, I found her, but she's out of base.
I found a comeback for everything.
Now, I can handle garage.
You just gotta say the most stupid thing as a comeback. Just make their brain stop working. I make more money than you. That was all... Then mute. That was always my favorite thing to do. Like, not quite the make more money than you thing, but like... I worked fast food for 15 years. And I struggled for a bunch, like, after I got my car.
one question.
And that was always my favorite comeback to people when people would, like, talk down about fast food workers. Because it's just, there's like, oh, fast food.
Conjecture.
We all start somewhere, right? Like, that's what I mean. Like, and it's not even that. Like, I'm one of those people that firmly believe that regardless of what job, if you're working 40 hours a week, you deserve to be able to have the basic necessities.
Buying us some
Like, you know, you deserve to have a roof over your head, like, whether it's, like, just, you know, a small apartment. You deserve to be able to put food on your table. And, like, I'm not, and, like, just, like, the basic things. Like, the basic things to be able to survive. Doing DoorDash as a college student. Like, that's fucking... Like, some people make some mad money doing DoorDash. Like, if you're... 150 in a week? Like, especially when you're, like, doing, like, college and stuff like that, man. I worked full-time while I was in college. Like, and I would never want anybody to go through that. So I'd laugh at that joke and call you a shill. But, like, I'm totally, like, if you're working 40 hours a week, I don't care what job you're doing. I don't care if it's low-skilled or not. Like, you should be able to afford at least, like, a house and to be able to, like, have your electricity and put food on your table. Like, I don't think you should have, like, a lavish lifestyle. Like, I don't even, like, think you should be able to, like, include, like, the internet and everything like that. But, like, you should be able to, like, have your basic amenities met if you're working fucking 40 hours a week. Like... Like, that's what a 40-hour-a-week job should be for. And, like, the people that think, oh, like, these are just for, like, college students and people that are retired, it's like, okay, so what you're telling me is that these jobs should not operate during the same hours that school is then. Oh, yeah, the homeless crisis is definitely manufactured. Yeah, like, and like, don't get me wrong, like, I worked hard. Like, like people who say, oh, well, then they need to work hard or get a better job. Sometimes it's not that easy. Like, sometimes these better, like, a lot of these better jobs, you need a degree and fucking years of experience just to even be considered. So, like, okay, like, go work towards getting a better job. It's like, okay, how am I supposed to save for college? How am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to do this? Like, there's not enough programs out there to help the amount of people that need help doing this. And then once you get to that point, it's like, okay, so now that all of these people have gone to get new jobs, who's working these other jobs now? It's like, you tell them to do better and get more jobs. Now people aren't going for fast food jobs anymore, and all these places are understaffed and can't operate, and now you're pissed off that you can't go and get your Big Mac. or go to fucking Burger King. It's like, you can't have both. And it's like, so pay them something. Yeah, it's like, and now you have to work 8 hours and you can't go. Yeah, you can't go to the bank when it's closed. 100%. like my main job, like I'm not working at the moment. I'm waiting for my call back for my job because I work construction, and we're waiting on a bunch of bids for me to go back to work.
Yeah.
But like, I work fucking 8:30 to 4:30. By the time like I get off work, there's a lot of the stuff that like, if I need to do it, I can't, because there's a lot of stuff that's fucking closed by the time I'm off work. But like one of my favorite things too is like, you know, those people that sit there and look down on fast food workers. One of my favorite things to look at them and say, okay, it's like you look down on fast food workers, eh? What kind of car do you drive? And they'd always look at me like, what do you mean? And like most of these people would be driving like something beat up. And I'm not saying this is like to knock people that have like a beat up car or that can't afford like a nice car or anything like that. But it would always be the people that would like rag on other folks for like working fast food and looking down on them. And then I'd look at them and was like, okay, you're driving like a regular old Civic or like a regular old truck or some car that's beat up, and then be like, you see that brand new 2014 Camaro sitting there? That's my car. And it's like, and I work fast food. So you're gonna look down on me, right? It's like, I got a car that you'd probably love to have, and you're standing around driving in like, you know, the basic run-of-the-mill vehicle. And that was always, like, my hugest flex. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I struggled for a while, because that car fucking set me back. And, like, the payments were fucking ridiculous. But, like, I own that car outright now. I'm training to be a bowler, so I won't have such a typical boring job. A bowler, eh? Like, I like to play bowling, but, like, you're trying to be, like, a professional bowler, is it? Or is there like a job that I don't know about that's also called a bowler? Because when I think bowler, I think like the bowling ball and like the 10 pins and stuff like that. Like I don't want to be mistaken right now. That's fucking sweet. Like that's what I mean. Like I think the funny part is I never thought that I'd be a tradesperson. Like, I'm a huge fucking nerd. Like, I am a gigantic fucking nerd. Like, his I can't see the profile picture, it's too small. That's fucking sweet. Like, I'm all for people getting the job that they fucking love, man. Like, I never thought I'd be a tradesperson. I really didn't. I also never thought I'd be a gym rat either. Like I'm a huge advocate for like fucking fitness. Like I almost went for my personal trainer's license at one point. I just didn't have the money to get it. But like I'm a huge nerd. Like I love anime, I love video games, I love comic books. I'm pretty much up to date on One Piece. Like that's the kind of fucking nerd I am. I play Dungeons and Dragons. I fucking LARP. I have protein and all the things, right? Like I got my fucking BCAAs. I got my fucking giant thing of vitamins. My pre-workout. I just can't get bigger. It's all about protein and fucking calories, man. Like I know you can bulk. You can bulk without, like, you know, or you can get bigger without doing a bulk phase. It's just a lot harder, and, like, there's a lot more discipline and stuff behind it, as opposed to, like, bulking by just intaking, like, a fuck ton of calories.
Seems awfully vague.
Oh, just give me 1 second there, guys. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That was just my mama, the mother. Yeah, keep up your dreams. Started to learn a new trade. That's fucking sweet. Doing the resume cover, resume cover letters BS. Agreed, Angel. Actually thought about being a physical therapist. Nice, nice. Things don't work out, but for you and your family, yeah. You always need something to fall back on. But like, always go for your dreams, like 100%. Like, I never thought I'd love being a tradesperson, but like, I fucking love my job. I'm in school for PT at the moment. Nice. But like, I love being at the gym. Like, I know how you feel there, JJ, being 145 at 6 feet. I'm like 5'11" and a little bit. And I was 120 pounds. I was 120 pounds, soaking fucking wet. And like, I'm sitting at, I think like 201 right now. Like, I bulked up a bit. Like, I'm a little chunky right now because I've been slacking a little bit. But like, I'm sitting at about 200 pounds right now. But like, I'm in the gym quite a bit. Like, I take my son with me. Dream is 185. I wish I was back down to 185 again. I'd be fucking shredded. I'd be fucking shredded. Like, right now I'm sitting at like fucking I'm sitting at like 201. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm solid. Like, I'm not like pudgy, but like, I got a little bit of the spare tire. Love being a security guard, but it's dangerous for nightlife. Oh, 100% Angel. Trying to get out of the nightlife. I weigh right now 219. He used to be 350. That's a fucking giant accomplishment, Angel.
She's unable to answer.
But I told her to be ready and pick up when I call.
But like, you know, I was in the food industry for fucking, I think, 15 plus years. Well, of course, you're fucking 6 feet tall at 145. I'd be pretty. It'd be a little weird if you were hanging on to any fat. Diabetic. Oh, okay. Yep. There's definitely some struggles. Like having diabetes and trying to get fit. I can't remember his name. I know there's a guy that I seen on TikTok a few times that he does that. He's got diabetes and I think he's a bodybuilder. So there's definitely guys out there that could, like, if you're looking to, like, you know, shred up and like bulk up and stuff like that, Angel, there's definitely a couple guys out there with like content that would probably help you. Because there's definitely like a stigma around stuff like that. I'm diabetic, so I use an injection to avoid pill. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. I've got a couple diabetics in the family, so I understand. But yeah, like, food industry, like 15 plus years. And like, I was management for a lot of that. And then eventually they let me go. I've never been fired from a job. Never let go from one. They said, quote unquote, they felt like I didn't want to grow the business enough.